Hello all, this is Joseph Riley back again with another review. Excuse me. What you see in front of you is the Transformers The Last Night Mega One-Step Turbo Changer Dragonstorm. This figure was a huge surprise for me. My mom found it at a store called Roses, which is here in my hometown. And I don't know if there's any other places out there that has that name. But she got him for 20 bucks. Originally about 80. So, pretty good price. Well, and I have him. He's part of my birthday. I'm supposed to have... I'm going to do another, video. An unboxing. My thing's acting up. Oh, there we go. Anyway, I don't have the box. The box is it's looking a little hard to show off. See right behind my eye? That's the box. It's a huge box. And I'm trying to get my camera into focus if I can. Alright, about right there should do it. Alright, and you can see the Transformers The Last Night poster that's up on my wall. So, now to clarify this, I don't own any of the one-step turbo changers, so I ain't able to show you one of his gimmicks. So, yeah, so that's unfortunate, but I didn't want to get anything from The Last Night because, a lot of it was very complex and stuff, and it wasn't something I was into at the time. But I'm really glad to have this guy, because he's really cool. In case you don't know, this guy's huge. I mean, he is gigantic. How gigantic are we talking? Let's see what I got laying around. Get sure I show off. I do have some rescue bots, so I'm gonna show them off with the heat wave. So he would pretty much come up to about here on him. So this ain't a very big figure. I mean, this ain't really small. Not a very small figure at all. So yeah, now for those that don't own Rescue Box, here is a Power of the Primes Deluxe figure. So yeah, let me kind of rotate him. So yeah, he's pretty big. Very big. I'm gonna have to put on a stand because there's a lot of stuff with this guy, and showing him off like that isn't really a good idea. And apparently my camera's gonna have to be rotated. Thing's trying to fall on me and it's not wanting to stay. So I'm just gonna have to futz with it so I can get it to work. Okay. No, that's not gonna work. It'll fall over if I do that. Okay, so apparently this is as best as a shot as I can get on him. Okay, so let's get into the features because there's a lot. Now, when he comes in the box, you are going to have to attach his wings and his tail. So, yeah. Now, he comes in Try Me, which is on his back. And he does have some light and sounds. You push this button on the handle, and push it straight forward, and this happens. Oops. Wasn't expecting that. know that till now. That's cool. Yeah, you see that light? That's the black light. Yeah, and he talks too. Yeah, that's cool, right? So that's just a sample of some of his sounds. So let's turn it back to on. So what you do is you would push this button and he roars at you, and the black light lights up and the other heads will light up red. So in this mode he'll just roar and stuff. So yeah, here's his tail, if you can kind of see it. Let me move it up a little bit so you can maybe see it. See, that's the tail. So, and this guy's not very easy to move around because he's so freaking gigantic. He's very huge. Very, very huge. So, yeah, I think we pretty much... oh yeah, there ain't very much movement on him. Other than, you know, the wings are on springs, and does have a bit of rotation here. And, you know, that's... And, oh yeah, and the tail can move up and down. So, and that's pretty much about it. So now let's get into the transformation. So what you want to do is you want to remove the tail. So yeah, it looks like mine's starting to... The black on mine is starting to come off a little bit. But you have this clip here, and that would attach right here where my finger is. And yeah, so you just set the tail off to the side. Now I'm going to have to zoom, I have to move the figure all the way back. Move it about right there. Let me raise the camera up a little bit. Sorry for my hand. Because this guy gets real big. So you want to grab the handle and you want to push up. Like this. So what? Let me get him in. Okay. Now, he will make the transformation sound when you do this. And that is Dragonstorm. In robot mode, let me just move the camera down. Oops, knees up a little out of focus. And here's his tail. And you can have it as a sickle, or you can have it as some type of pointed sword weapon. Either way, he can hold it in his hand. That's what it looks like with the sickle, and this, and that's what it looks like with the sword. As I said, I don't have any of the one-step turbo changers at all, so I can't demo the feature with this guy. But what would happen is, in Dragon mode, if you had one in vehicle mode, the black light would shine on it, and it would reveal an image. It's nothing. He doesn't have very much articulation because, you know, it's all the light and sounds and stuff in it. So what is, his arms are on little springs. They don't lock all the way down, but that's no big deal. He can bend about to there at the elbow. And then he does have kind of a cut up here at the bicep. And, well, that is it for articulation. The head don't move. All the legs and stuff are locked into place because of the voices, he says. The The speaker is right here on his abdomen, round at his belly. So yeah. I can't really get a good focus on his head, but he's really, really cool. That is, let me see. Oops, I'm trying to hold. That's about as close as a head sculpt I can get. Because this guy is huge. I'll tell you that now. The only figure I have to compare him to is a Mars robot. And these things are very, very big. I'll tell you that now. So here is a Mars robot. Yeah, he's a little shorter than one of these, but this guy ain't he ain't small at all. And I'm gonna bring back this guy. This is a deluxe figure from Power of the Primes. I do have some deluxes from the Siege War for Cybertron on the way to me right now as I'm doing this video. So this guy here is dwarfed by the size of this guy. So that is about as much of a size comparison as I can do right now. One of the cool gimmicks about him is he has a button right above his the pecs. And what happens is his eyes is going to light up red. And he does talk. The voices that he does, it's kind of loud, but just so you know. But let's go into them.
Protect the staff. Away, vile beasts. We are sworn to protect. 'Tis our sacred vow. Burn. Justice for Cybertron. Protect the staff.
You can get him to say more. Let me try. Oopsie.
Knights unite. Protect the Autobots.
Oh, there we go.
We are sworn to protect. 'Tis our sacred vow. Quintessa, stand down. Justice through fire. By the will of Optimus Prime. Burn. Protect the Autobots. We are sworn to protect. 'Tis our sacred vow. Quintessa, stand down. Justice through fire.
So yeah, that's pretty much gives you about what he has. The box says he has 20 plus phrases and sounds, pretty much, as far as phrases goes. This is as much as I can get. Now, when you do go to transform him back into his robot mode from Dragon mode, he will make other sounds that are really not exclusive to his robot mode, as you pretty much have heard. But we're gonna go back into his Dragon mode, and then we're gonna do an overall, and then we're gonna end this video. So the first thing you want to do, you want to move the tail. And then this is a big piece. You want to make sure his arms are even like this, or it's gonna get caught in his dragon form. So back here, there's this piece here, and you want to pull on it, and then you will push downward, and he's going to make the transformation sound back, and then he's going to transform back into his dragon mode. So here we go.
Arise, champions!
So yeah, that's one of the exclusive sounds you get from him transforming front and back into beast mode and robot mode. And then there's this little bit back here, and that is going to clip on to this here. So yeah, you can do it either way you want, but I think that the instructions show it the tail being like that. So that is Dragonstorm back in his beast mode, his three-headed flying dragon mode. Now, if you're wondering about the batteries for this guy, he does come with 3 AAA. Let me look at the box right quick, y'all. I have the box up here. Oops, I didn't hear anything. I'm trying to check out. This is a box. Okay, I got the box, y'all. It says it requires 2 AAA batteries, and the demo batteries are included with this guy. Now, if you're wondering where the battery compartment is on this guy, it's right here. This is where the battery compartment is on Dragonstorm. So, yeah. Do I recommend this guy? If you like Dragonstorm, from what I pretty much have done, and I mean, if you're a completist and you don't want to pay like the $80 for this guy, because he pretty much isn't really worth 80. But if you can get him for like 15, 20 bucks, I mean, he's worth 20 bucks. I mean, I wouldn't pay like 50 or like 40, 50 bucks for him, because he really isn't worth 50 bucks or the 80 he was. Don't pay over price though. But if you can find him at this time, I know Amazon has him for about between 30 and 35 bucks right now. I could recommend that price. Or if you have a Roses in this area, you find this guy for like 20, 25 bucks. Pick him up. He's a lot of fun, and even if you have some of the turbo changers that he works with, it's worth it. And on the box, it does show the first and second wave of the turbo changers. There is a third wave of turbo changers, which is Scorn, Drift, and Cogman. I mean, if you can find those, I mean, this guy's really great to work with. So, I recommend him if you can find him. So this is Joseph Riley, signing out.